we want to share with you like how we do it, how I do it, na is really easy for everyone to follow. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to continue the How I Stay Fit series. So for this video, it's all about how I stay fit with my nutrition and the food that I eat, the diet that I do. And I'm not gonna be the only one for this one. I have a special guest. Basically, this will be kind of like mukbang style, and I thought na this would be the best way to do this para we can talk to you while we're actually eating. This is like our actual lunch. This is like for real. This is what I would normally eat like almost pretty much every single day except for my cheat day. So, ayun, that's gonna be the video for today, and I'm gonna welcome my special guest. Dun, 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 dun. His debut, Coach June. Hi.
Okay, my name is June. I coach at Storm Fitness Club, La Paz. I've been a coach for about more than 4 years now.
Basically, we met through CrossFit, like Storm Fitness Club. I started attending his class. It's a 6 a.m. class every day, Monday to Friday. And if you saw yung last video ko, this is his class that we attend, that we join. And so he's the one who's been really coaching us for about almost a year now, pretty much a year now.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate his class. And you guys know the story, how I've like fallen in love with functional fitness and with working out. Sila lang gidya ang doon nakapa-enjoy sa akon sa CrossFit, and especially him because he really guides me properly. Anyway, our topic is all about food, and basically I want to kind of reach out to those who aren't really competing. They're not really athletes, just like me. Hindi naman tayo athlete, hindi naman ako athlete. So kind of focusing on those kind of people, and hopefully whoever you are watching right now, you can relate to that. And I've learned so much from him when it comes to food, as in swear siya lang talaga. His guidance, his coaching is the only reason why now I appreciate
vegetables.
Yeah, vegetables. I've started eating vegetables. I've started eating cleaner. I swear, like people.
You want me to tell them how you eat?
Yeah, go before.
Go. Okay, so before, Kate doesn't always. She doesn't eat vegetables, yeah.
Even if like I used to be vegetarian and vegan, I don't eat vegetables.
Vegetarian pero
Isn't that weird?
No, the typical bala rice kag sudan na mga na.
Yeah.
I told her that about the benefits of eating vegetables, like majority ng plate mo vegetables gid ya. So because based on the workout program that we do, hindi siya bala, I mean, do ka budlay if you don't eat vegetables because you get inflamed more, nasig ka makapoy, ang digestion mo, hinay. So, like, there's more to vegetables than counting its macronutrients, because it's, I always point out to her how very beneficial vegetables are with micronutrients and how it gives the right vitamins and minerals to your body, besides the calories, of course, because you get calories from other sources. But if you eat the right vegetables, you get the right amount of macronutrients, and your body functions better, and you get inflamed less.
Yeah. Basically, that's the real reason.
Yeah.
Because
because there are workouts where I would track their progress based on their performances, and it helps gid kung dami-dami ang imo nutrition.
Really contagious daan ang that group, when you that's what I kept repeating sa last video, na when you're with a class, in a class setting with a group, it really helps kay when everyone eats clean, you start to eat clean, and then especially with his workouts, when you do it frequently na, and you know, because you enjoy it and all, you really feel ang difference whenever you eat, you know, trash compared to when you eat clean. So before, I really used to eat trash. I thought I was eating okay na, pero I realized that I used to eat like so much sugar. My coffee had sugar, my drinks always had sugar, tapos I would eat dessert like after every meal. Okay, that's how I grew up and then the food that I would eat would be processed most of the time, sometimes oily without realizing it. And then even if I wouldn't eat like big proportions, let's say, it would still be not clean. You know, it's still oily, fried, or too sugary, too sweet. I used to eat a cake, as in every day. But anyway, I really felt the difference. Okay, now that I work out regularly, pero not only that, because nga active man ang lifestyle ko, I'm a yoga teacher and then I have work to do in between. I'm running around doing so many things every single day. It helps when you eat clean. I'm more productive. I can do more things, and then I don't get sore. Like lately, I don't get sore as much. So naka-help good.
That's the common thing, especially for not only for beginners but especially for beginners. Na if they're sore, they start blaming the workout, and also at the same time, being sore is not an indicator of having a very good workout, because being sore can be a result of many factors, like poor nutrition, high sugar in your food, and like poor sleeping habits. A lot of factors come into place. So don't blame your workouts.
Yeah, ayun. So since now that we have an understanding of where this conversation is going, we want to share with you like how we do it, how I do it, na is really easy for everyone to follow. Okay, why kami naga-follow sa diets? We don't subscribe to any diets. Ayun, just to clear the air, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, I'm not pescatarian. Almost a year ago, I started eating meat. I started eating chicken lang. I don't eat anything else. And that was a choice I made for me personally that makes sense in my lifestyle and my routine. So mo na siya. But this is basically what we have every day. Every day we have rice, we have our carbs, we have a big chunk of vegetables. So either laswa, today it's kangkong, sometimes tinola, you know, anything. He made me realize that you can eat clean, na you don't have to spend so much. Amo ginang number one. Kaya I thought before, sige.
I mean, the best tip for saving is kabaloy ka mo maninda.
And you know how to cook.
Yeah. Kung kabalo ka mo maninda, dako-dakong savings nyo sa food, especially with vegetables.
Put up a mouthful. My gosh, my budget before, I would spend so much money sometimes in a week. Let's say mga healthy meal plan. We spend like what, 2,000, 3,000 in a week. Pero here, like we spend 500 siguro in a week, maybe less sometimes sa vegetables and you already have like your veggies, diba? And like we buy one whole chicken. We eat a lot, so very grabe ang appetite.
But of course, those services come with the convenience, man.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I understand if you don't know how to cook, or if you know ang tinda nyo layo, wala kayo tinda sa imo, diba? Busy ka. Like I totally get that. Pero there is a way to eat healthy but not splurge so much, kaya. And kami, we don't eat out every day. We only eat out once to twice a week lang, gidya. And we limit ourselves to that. Parang el flaco. Dra lang kami ga-eat. One place lang kami ga-eat. Yun na reserve, ginamo niya for that specific place. Anyway, so like I was saying, we have a huge serving of vegetables. We have carbs, and then we have meat. Usually chicken, gid siya. And that's how we eat every day. And we make sure nga throughout the day we eat some fruits here and there. So usually before a workout, naga-apple gid kami.
Yeah.
Siya, he eats for breakfast always either like oats or my egg, diba? Avocado, my nuts. Siya yung mas particular siya sa breakfast niya nga. It's still like complete. So Sige, what's your breakfast?
Typical breakfast for me is kung, for example, when I coach at 6 a.m. every day. So before na, I would always take a few bites, which I would prepare overnight. So I don't have to cook or do the dishes in the morning. So it's usually serving of overnight oats with nuts, seeds, or avocados for healthy fats. 1 to 2 egg whites. Tapos a fruit, either
Banana.
apple or banana.
Yeah. Amo na. Ako naman, my breakfast. Okay, if I have like healthier breakfast, usually avocado and egg. Pero because I still love to eat, hindi gid ko I'm okay with not eating super 100% clean. Mayroon gid ko na like pancit on the side. Namitani ko kay, you know, here we have karinderya, no? Tapos karinderya. Tapos serve sila sang pancit. Tinamitan ko na. So may aragin ko na like a huge serving of pancit for breakfast. And amo na coffee. That's how I always eat. But before I work out, may apple ginaya. And then for lunch, amo ne. And then in the afternoon, lately, I've been playing around with fasting. Not because I want to lose weight, gid. More of to, because I feel like I want to, I don't know much about fasting so don't quote me on this. Pero ako personally, I don't like the feeling of sleeping na super duper full gid ko, mabusog gid ko. Second thing is, ako daan, when I eat a lot. Like, I love to eat a lot, huge serving. So I feel like,
Di rata.
so I want to control that. Because syempre that's not healthy then. That's not good to eat that much in a day. Like, syempre you have to find control and discipline.
Pause this video. Comment in the comment section kung sino mas feeling nyo mas damo kag mas dasig magkaon in one meal. Same amount of food.
So I've made a choice na before I teach my evening classes, I don't eat anymore. So that way when I sleep, I feel lighter. I notice in the morning, I'm not hungry. Like, pag nagkaon ko na yung damo the night before, I notice in the morning, I'm starving. Like, starving, you know? So, now, ginatry ko nga hindi mag-eat para when I wake up, I'm not as hungry.
Yeah.
Then I have an apple to break my fast. And then, I eat na for like
That's also what we have noticed throughout the years of practicing mindful eating, is that you always need to find something that works for you.
Yeah.
And especially that works well with a goal that you want to attain.
And your lifestyle.
And your lifestyle. So you don't have to, I mean, any form of the nutritional approach is very beneficial, valid naman, pero you just need to find something that works for you and kung ano ang goal ninyo. Okay?
Yeah.
We have friends who do very well with fasting, and they have lost very good amount of weight. And they look good.
They feel good.
They feel good as well, and if you do it right, you get the benefits that you want. For example, within that period, you want to lose fat, or there are also friends of ours and clients that that do fasting for longevity and for health reasons. If you're able to justify those with the right reasons, then I think you're always at the right place.
Yeah, true. Same with everything else. Whether you want to be vegan, that's okay. You know, do your own thing. If you don't want to be vegan, mas gusto mo magkaon niya meat, I feel like sure, we'll go ahead, whatever you want. As long as you do it to take care of your body, you're doing it to take care of yourself because you love your body, you want to make sure that you stay healthy for as long as you can. And if it's like for ethical reasons, then all the more that is like a drive, a push for you to keep going, then that's good, you know. So it's different for everyone. That's what we always say. For some people, veganism works because their lifestyle allows it and they have their goals in place. For others, fasting works. For others, keto works. Whatever it is, do your thing. If you don't want to diet because it another thing, if dieting causes mental stress for you, like I would just want you to drop it na lang. You know, like drop it.
Take note, a big factor of being healthy is also being mentally healthy. It's not all about food, calories in, calories out. That's a good basis, but you also need to manage how mentally healthy you are.
Okay. So now that you have an idea about our diet, our food, cheat days. For our cheat days, so here's the thing, we don't like to restrict ourselves. Even siya, he'll always tell me na, you know, if you choose to eat this, just know the consequences. So when we're working out for the week and I want to eat sugar, you know, he'll just give me a glance and then I know na, okay, as long as I'm prepared to feel sore.
Our coach always tells us that, Coach Nike always tells us that one bad meal won't ruin your day, won't ruin your week. If you rebound from that with 2 to 3, even 4 meals, 4 healthy meals, and knowing how to get macronutrient dense foods, like very healthy sources, then you could go back to the right track.
Yeah. So basically yun. We love, like right now we're eating white rice. But if we were competing, let's say, char. Like if you were competing, for sure, black rice or red rice na siya. For sure, we'd probably have like chicken and not as oily as this.
Normally, if I'm preparing for like a CrossFit competition or a powerlifting meet, before I would factor in my sources of food and I would adjust my ratios because that works for me. I've noticed how, for example, white starch works very well for me if I'm working out lifting days. But on the downside, if I do that, then if I'm working out like long endurance workouts, I get tired fast. Stuff like that.
Yeah. So, ayun, it just goes back to what your goal is. And if we really wanted to eat clean, then that would be how it's like na parang red rice, black rice, less oily foods, and then we control our sugar during the week as much as makaya. Pero when we do have a cheat day, hindi man kami all out. We don't want to go all out. Like before, I used to eat French fries every single day, BFF fries, pa na, no joke. I used to have ice cream or cake like every single day. But now, I'm still, I always tell them, I'm proud of myself. Kay, as in, namugid ko na yung trashy magkaon. Excuse me, I'm burping. And then, now I still have my sweets. Like, nagahimo, mako gani, gyapon, brownies and ice cream. And I have it sometimes once a day, sometimes several times a week. But, when I feel like once a day, kiss alam to twice a day. Pero, ayun, I mean, you get what I'm saying. Ado, wala ko gina-restrict gid ang self ko. Pero ginapili ko gid, gina-make sure ko gid, nga at least, like, 80% of what I eat in a day, at least sustainable, like very good for me. And then if I choose to eat brownies afterwards or have ice cream afterwards, like I just make sure na hindi ko ni pag-i-sobrahon, pag-i too much. And that's another reason why I chose to like fast at a certain time na, so that by evening when you're tired, I'm an emotional eater daan. So when I'm tired, I like to munch and eat on something. So if I stop myself from there, I don't like indulge anymore, and so that has helped my self-control as well. So how about you? What do you eat pag cheat day mo? And how many and do you do cheat days? How does it work for you in a week?
For cheat days, I'd rather drink my calories. I'm very fun with ice cream shakes. So avocado ice cream shakes, vanilla ice cream, tapos may nuts and seeds na i-blend mo na yun. Burrito na.
Honestly, ang imo nga cheat day, like hindi siya often mag-cheat day kay though it's become a habit na bala for him na he doesn't indulge, though there's no need for that anymore kay we enjoy.
I mean, for me ang cheat day do panabor lang bla. Do kumaga
if na-miss mo ni
do para mabalan mo lang liwat ko na no feelings ang mo nili feelings ng ice cream. Okay, tandaan ko na.
But then you feel afterwards, you feel it. Diba? Mabatsagan mo gid nga ka-heavy, ka-bloated,
Ma-crash ka na.
Ma-crash ka. So, ang pag it really affects productivity mo man. So, basically, amo na siya, and he always makes sure nga to drink water throughout the day. Many cups of water, especially when you live in a hot country. You have to like drink twice as much pagid. Rest. See, but we'll get into that sa another video. But basically,
take note that although we mentioned cheat days and white rice, don't be alarmed because right now we're at a phase like we're just maintaining our weight and we're trying to be not only physically healthy but also mentally as well. If we were in a competition or we were in a goal to lose this certain amount of fat in a certain amount of period, it would be so much stricter than that. So let's say we would change up the ratios, we would change up the sources of food, like more organic, more lean types of meat, like stuff like that.
Yes.
So it always depends on your goal, Gidya. And there's nothing wrong with experimenting with different types of nutrition. As long as you stick to it and find out if it works for you and you always listen to your body.
Yeah. And you know, guys, we're not here to tell you you need to lose weight or everyone has to be a specific weight. We're really here. This is why the way we are sharing this and talking about it is like it's all about balance. Like strive for balance, and then make sure na whatever decisions you make sa nutrition is that
you're accountable.
Yeah, you're accountable. You know the consequences. You know that it takes work, it takes discipline, but also you do this because you want to take care of your body. You love yourself enough na you want to make sure you eat properly. Okay, remember, the food is what nourishes us. So anyway, sorry nag-stop ako nga phone. Bale, amo to, what I was trying to say is that remember nga ang food is supposed to nourish your body. So make sure na ang food na ginakaon mo, you pick and choose wisely, and that you understand the consequences of not eating right. We wanted to share man ang about balasang working out and dieting. Kay before, ang akon gid nga idea is that ang workout ko para nga makakaon ko biskan ano gusto ko. Dayon, if law ay kaon ko subong, i-workout ko lang na siya.
I mean, there's also truth to that. Pwede man. Like there are people who I truly understand that they're simply there to work out so they can eat whatever they want. Okay, so but on the downside though, it slows down their progress if they want to attain the goal for fat loss or for performance. Because in truth, your nutrition should dictate what kind of approach you need to be in. Like for example, if you want to lose fat or you want to increase weight on your back squat, so you need your nutrition to be specific, dialed, and to be complement sa imo etiquette.
Yeah, basically ang na siya do ang reiterate gid namon is that it all depends on your goal. If you work out and then you eat in a specific way, pero you are disappointed, you don't see results, then of course you need to adjust the way you eat, the way you work out, the way you see it.
And it's very good to be specific with your goal and take it one goal at a time. So for example, do not try to manage two different goals and be frustrated if you don't get the other goal.
Kay do gaano man siya mo, like everything has to level out, you know, like if you want to lose weight but then you also want a big booty, though it's like sometimes it can contradict, so you won't get the best of both worlds. Yun, that's what we're trying to say.
I always tell this to my students and to my clients that we don't get frustrated with the work we didn't do, and we don't get, for example, we don't envy people who put in the work and we didn't. Gets mo? So for example, like ay dami iya lawas, tani mo man lawas ba? Well, it's not impossible, pero it requires a lot of hard work too, and it requires a lot of mindful eating. It requires a lot of discipline in your workouts, in your nutrition, in your sleep, and
everything.
On top of everything, it requires a lot of consistency.
Yeah, that's why before, I think very normal ginaya for us girls na we feel like, oh, we want flat tummy, we want toned arms, toned legs, thin, skinny legs, not yung like bulky, but we also want a butt. Parang that's how I used to think, and I used to work out for that reason only. And then I realized na there's more to that. Parang the thing is, our bodies are all different. We all have different body types. So sometimes what you want is like physically impossible for your body to get to that point. You know, may mga times like that. Like if you're big bone but you want a skinny body, then no, that's not gonna happen. Your body will be somewhat different. So it's all about.
And it's also a good idea to always appreciate what you have.
Yeah, appreciating what you have.
You always need to be comfortable with the skin here, with the body you're in.
Yeah, and work out for the right reasons as much as possible. Take care of yourself with the food that you eat. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, no? Yeah.
So here's one common topic that is a frequently asked question. Will you get bulky
when you work out?
Yeah, especially if you're female.
Yeah. We wanted to bring that up because since he's here, like we're here to tell you that that's not true. I always thought that was it. Like if you carry weights, lift weights in a workout, you're like automatically gonna get bulky, and that's like always what women think, even what men think, and it's not true.
Yeah. You're more likely to get big with cupcakes than with a heavy barbell.
Yeah.
Take note, lifting external load in the form of like dumbbells, weights, whatever resistance you want, requires a lot of energy to put in within that period of time during your workout. So it burns a lot of calories. And it also allows your body to function as it is meant to function.
Yeah. So again, it goes back to the food you eat. You see, if you eat a lot of fatty foods, even when you're lifting weights, then you could get bigger. But if you are clean, you eat clean, your proportions are, the right proportion for you to lose weight, then you could actually lose weight faster when you are lifting weights.
Because the common misconception of fat loss is, especially for Pinoy, is
no rice.
Diet, no rice.
No rice.
And you think you're doing the right thing, but in truth, you're not.
Yeah.
What you need to do is to replace the white starch, white carbohydrates, and I mean you can get it minimal naman, pero it's better to replace that with vegetables and healthy fats and your protein.
Yeah, because carbs, we get our energy from carbs too. So if you limit your carbs, like you have no rice, tapos you're not eating any other source of carbs, I feel like you'll feel like sleepy and low energy.
Yeah, in case you're wondering why we're eating white rice earlier, that's because Kate during the day teaches about 3 to 4 classes, both online and studio. I also coach morning and afternoon.
Yeah.
And during the day we also work out, so it requires a lot of energy from us. Physically.
Yeah. And we feel okay. We feel happy, with the food.
Yeah, it's something that's sustainable for us, and it's something that has worked for us. So that's why we stick to it.
Yeah. So ayun. For those before we end this video, I hope that you guys learned a lot from this, that it has changed your perception that really, you have working out and food, they come in hand. They have to work together for results if you want results. But again, at the end of the day, it's about taking care of yourself, doing it for the right reasons, watching what you eat. Sugar is something that we can, kind of move away from as much as possible, oily, fried foods. But we also wanted to share with you that si Coach June, he does online workout classes. So if you want to join his workout sessions, he can customize it for you. So yes, there is a schedule, a daily schedule, pero if you have a specific schedule in mind, you can talk to him about it. You can just follow us na lang on Instagram. His name is at
right here.
JCA. Ipa-add mo pa yan sa akin, ipa-edit mo pa yan. Pero actually, it might be like either down below or somewhere here in the screen at JCA182. Tapos me at Ilongga Yogi, so that you can message us and you can inquire about home workouts. We can make it as affordable as you need to. If you have the budget, we can definitely give you more out of that based on your budget, based on your schedule. He will help you and guide you through nutrition, the food you eat, and give you workouts that are tailored for you and only you, So, ayun. Yeah, definitely do this. Message us because life-changing, and I hope that you try it and feel good about it in the long run. And yun. I guess that's it.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I hope na this second video of the How I Stay Fit series has been very educational and informative for you and inspires you to eat better, to eat better based on your needs, your goals, your lifestyle. Ayun, that's it. Thanks, bye. Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Okay, bye-bye.